Hello, explorers. It is a brisk cold day here in Central California, but we are ready to go for our latest live show. We are going to be talking about some cruise news and things that we found interested that we thought you guys might be interested.
Sound like you said cruise news.
Cruise
news.
Cruise news. It's all coming up next on
D&G Explorers. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our show. You just had to finish that sentence, didn't you?
Welcome to our show. Welcome to our show.
Welcome to our show. Oh my gosh, that'll be our new opening skit. Happy Ash Wednesday.
That's right.
Yesterday was
Tuesday.
Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday.
So
did you get your Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday jiggy on?
Yeah.
With all your drinky drinks?
Greg doesn't usually eat meat through. Is it just on Fridays you don't normally eat, right?
Well, it's Ash Wednesday, and I almost said Black Friday, Good Friday, and then people normally don't eat meat on Fridays in observance of Lent.
I think your family is the one that did that. I don't know if that's a
No, I looked it up.
thing.
I looked it up. There are some people that observe every Friday, but yes, I was brought up Catholic. So
what did Greg have today? He had sausage for breakfast.
Well, in my defense, you asked me, what do you want for breakfast? And I was like, oh, well, we got the eggs. And, oh, yeah, we got that sausage that needs to be eaten. Totally forgot. And then he made it and everything. I'm like, oh, it's Ash Wednesday. I'm like, it's an honest mistake, so I'm not going to waste it, but yeah. So happy Ash Wednesday. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Olympics.
Yes, the Olympics are on.
The Olympics are on. And at almost any time, you can watch curling.
They're doing the curling with the stick with the ice.
I know curling hasn't been on the Olympics long. I don't know, maybe 2-3 Olympics ago is when I think I first started seeing curling. It is on nonstop. And they had mentioned it's basically from the beginning of the Olympics all the way to the end. They're going to have curling competition. I'm like, every time I turn it on, I might want to see
you do the
giant slalom. No, I'm watching it live.
Giant slalom?
Yeah, that's when they're on. That's when they're like going down the hill. And they're going from the different flags. They're going back and forth.
Huh.
I want to do something like that. Bobsledding. Hey, let's see some hockey.
That's the one thing I haven't seen is bobsledding.
I've seen it.
I've seen it where they're on their stomach
That's called the.
And their heads are like this. I can only imagine their chiropractic
What do they
feel
call
with
it? It's
their
not
neck.
the suicide. They called it the. Starts with an S. I can't think of what they
I
call
don't
it.
remember.
But
I haven't seen the regular bobsledding where you're on your back and you're like this, or you're
I think that's
holding
already
on.
done. I think that's already
Like Cool Runnings did. Remember
But
that movie, Cool Runnings?
we were just. I mean, there's two channels, USA and there's NBC, and there's actually another channel, CNBC, that will show the Olympic stuff. And most of the time on USA Network, they show curling. So I'm like getting up. Oh, cool. Let's go. See what's going on. Curling.
And they don't mean the curling with your hair either.
And I think
or putting
curling
curls in your hair.
Curling is interesting, but that's not the only thing.
It's just
I want
it's
to see
kind of
from.
weird. I don't
think
know.
they're talented for what they are.
It's weird to understand, but
Greg, why don't we welcome in our explorers? So starting with
we have Jamie Wilhite, welcome. Angela Nemesis, welcome. Anne Hanley, welcome. Waypoint Explorers, good to see you in
they
here.
were recently on.
Haven't been here in a while.
They were either on a cruise or
There you
Disneyland.
go.
Maybe both. I don't know.
Well, I know they've been busy, so thank you for joining us. And then we have Josh from MC Productions. Welcome. More to see M and J.
It's more to say that basically.
Oh, okay.
Remember
Welcome.
they got the emails in there, so it throws everything off.
We got more sunshine, please, with
Can I have
Jim.
some more
Can
sunshine,
we get a little bit
please?
more sunshine, please? It's really gloomy and rainy outside, although it hasn't rained today, but the past couple days, so it's been raining, and it even took out our power at one point on Monday.
Careful with the cords.
Yep. Excuse me. We got Holly Ayers. We got We got Paul Michaelov.
Eichenlaub. Paul Eichenlaub. Welcome in.
Oh,
Paul.
sorry. Before it said Paul Michelangelo.
Poor Greg.
Paul Eichenlaub, sorry.
Great to see you, Paul.
It's this lighting. We have Renee Overback.
Renee just
Welcome.
texted me a little bit before the show, and she asked, "Is that a Guinness that you had in the thumbnail?" And I said, "Yes, it was." I said that was a pumpkin spice Guinness that you can get on the NCL. They have it on the Breakaway Plus class ships. I don't know if they have it on the other levels of it, but she says she's my brother from another. I'm her brother from another. Is that how the saying goes?
From another mother. Another? Okay, another what is the question? You're a brother from another. Are you going to finish that?
I don't know.
Dave and Brandy's Excursion Travel, welcome.
In.
Scott McNeil, welcome. Where are we?
I think we got everyone.
No.
Nope.
Ryan Richard, welcome.
Welcome.
And Cheryl Rusitsky, welcome. This
skeleton. Thank you, Waypoint. That's what it was.
Huh?
The skeleton. That's when they go head first down on their stomach.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
This lighting
and they call
really
it the
getting my
luge
eyes.
when they are on their back.
Okay.
The luge people are insane. Yes.
Ryan Donahue, welcome.
Rich Ann says, Rich tells me we don't have to go without meat anymore because we are too old to have to fast, but we still have fish Fridays because we like it. We started getting, I forgot the name of the brand, but we started getting these fish patties, and they are great.
With these like buttermilk buns.
Brioche. I think that
brioche. You're like me with focaccia cheese, which I won't say how I would say it normally because, we're on YouTube. I mean, some people say worse than that, but
it's really good. And you get that with some hard cheddar cheese, some sharp cheddar cheese. It's
tartar. Don't forget the tartar sauce.
Yeah.
So I think we're caught up. If I missed anybody, welcome everybody. What happened?
They're saying from another planet, and Ryan is saying planet Pluto.
Yeah, another planet.
Ryan, I was still thinking about the other day when we had a chance to meet you in Victoria. It's a shame we couldn't stay with you guys longer, but thank you for going out of your way.
Yes,
to meet
thank
up
you.
with us.
Wasn't it your birthday the other day? Am I wrong? I thought I saw something on Facebook about your birthday, and then I got sidetracked. I saw something on Facebook, I thought. So if we did miss your birthday, I hope you had a good birthday.
We had I know Sherry's birthday from Pepper Tree Villa. It was her birthday.
It was her
Yes,
birthday.
and it was on Valentine's.
She had a big milestone birthday,
Yeah.
so we won't say. Choo.
Mark, so great to see
Welcome.
you.
Thank you, Mark. We miss you on the chat, and
much love to you.
Hope you come back soon.
It was on the 12th.
And good luck on your new job as well.
Choo. Wishing Mouse. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Wishing Mouse. When you wish upon a mouse.
And
get a wishing mouse.
Josh, is it really been your birthday? Because I heard some chatter on there that there was not your birthday, but you did post on there.
Well,
so happy birthday.
It was I think it was a birthday on one day, but then I think we got it mixed up on another day or something. But you didn't have your birthday, so yes. I hope you had a good birthday.
You at least have it half a year. So
what are these flurries in here?
And yes, thanks for the reminder. We tried it last year and it was good. No tartar sauce for me though. That's like blue.
No blue cheese for me. No, sorry. We know that these last couple weeks, people have been having some personal things that they're going through, and things on the news that we've heard and stuff with actors and things like that. So hopefully, everybody's doing well. We wish you well, and just know that we're all there for you.
So, Angela said she wants to hear the world famous, not really often heard D&G Explorer Happy Birthday song.
It is February birthday, yes. So
we will
go out for all the birthdays
that we've never celebrated in the past.
And we know, Josh, you had a birthday, so we know that Ryan, for a fact, and anybody else.
I value my windows.
Wait, what?
Ryan says, it's okay, I value my windows.
Where do you see that?
At the bottom there. But
because we sound like screeching. Oh my gosh.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy day.
Do we have a birthday?
We have a birthday here. Birthday. Whoa! Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy day. Hey! Happy birthday to everyone that has February birthdays.
And January.
And anyone that we missed in January.
And according to Mark, he celebrates my birthday every day.
Oh my gosh. No. I was thinking about that the other today, actually, when he would always say, happy birthday, Derek.
No,
I'm like, it's not your birthday.
Cheryl said, loving my mushroom coffee. So Cheryl, which one did you get? I'm curious. Did you get that one natural organic one that I had mentioned to you? Or did you get Rise? Or did you get Cuppa? And more to see. Sorry, more to see. We agree. We are all in this together. Big hugs, everyone. Yes, much love. What? You hit me.
Wow. We are not drinking alcohol today. Derek has been a little under the weather, so I'm having a lovely blackberry Dr. Pepper.
I'm having a wonderful blackberry ginger ale.
Blackcurrant.
Yeah, that's an English thing.
You almost had it matching blackberry. You messed up the flow there.
Yes.
Blackberry ginger ale, which that's the very last one. I don't know if they're seasonal, so I guess I missed out.
Ryan thought he was at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh my gosh.
Am I at Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh, thank you, Mark. I'll be back soon to tell you guys about my new job. I saw your message and I'll reach you back. Thank you, Mark. I hope you're doing well and I hope you're liking your new job. Congratulations.
So, Greg, let's start with some of the news that we have, and then we just have some general questions. I've been planning on some cruises. I like to kind of do that. I always find it fun to act like I'm booking a cruise, and I'll do different things, and I'll go. I'm traveling the world looking at it, but
one of these days you're going to be like, oops, I just booked it. Oh, it's non-refundable. I put my credit card information and everything.
Greg, we're selling to Africa.
Wow, that's about
what,
3 weeks or so.
I don't know, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. The natural one from Amazon, yay! I'm glad you like it. That one, I like that one the best. Do you think it tastes like coffee? I think Greg, it plays in his mind that it is coffee.
No, I can smell it, and I think it smells okay, but I don't know. I love mushrooms, like sauteed mushrooms, stuffed mushrooms, but liquefied mushrooms, I don't know.
Angela,
Something that's not right about it.
Angela says, "Am I going to get regular coffee while I'm there, or are you going to force me into a world of shrooms?"
No, we don't have shrooms. No, you will have regular coffee. In fact, you need to let us know what kind of coffee you like what flavors. Yes, that's Derek in his pajama bottoms. Yes, I'm actually wearing pajama bottoms too, but we're relaxing. So,
More to see had a question, so I thought I would help out. So yes, more to see. This is my favorite Dr. Pepper.
and I don't really like Dr. Pepper, but the blackberry is really good.
It is really.
And if you need a
good.
fast pick me up because you're feeling low with energy,
Yes.
the sugar and caffeine will definitely jolt you for a little bit and bounce you off the wall.
And this is a good mixer if you have rum. So yes, I liked it as much as which was the one that I would get from Mango Pepsi had it, but they stopped making it. They did it for like a year or 2 years. That was a really good one too. And I don't like a lot of Pepsi or soda, but
Pepsi, if I have to pick between Pepsi and Coca-Cola, I'll pick Pepsi. Coca-Cola to me is too caramelly, if that's even a word. I never tried mushroom coffee, David Brandy said.
And Cheryl says
you're not missing out.
Well, it's supposed to have a few benefits. One, you're not supposed to have the drop off that you do with coffee. It's supposed to help your mind, which I need all the help. And it also is supposed to help you lose weight. So I don't know if it works as a laxative and it clears you out, but
wow.
My doctor said when I was telling
oral
him,
well, they do have those actually.
Because I like it without creamer in it. And I told my doctor I was drinking mushroom coffee, and he goes, "That's supposed to help you lose weight." I said, "Well, it hasn't helped me yet, but okay, we'll keep going with it."
Oh, not maple Pepsi. It was mango Pepsi. Yes. But maple Pepsi, I don't know. That might sound
very sweet.
That would be very sweet. You just pour that on your pancakes, probably.
So, Greg, let's talk about some of the news. I know you initiated this video, so thank you for your participation with it and not making it just D Explorers. Add content to make it D&G.
I always add it to every show. Don't let him mislead you and make him think that he does all the work, because he doesn't.
But Greg, do you want to start with your news first?
If I can read my own writing.
Oh no.
So Norwegian has some new changes to it. And what was that Legion? What was that thing called?
Legionnaire's disease.
Legionnaire's, that sounds so wrong. But apparently it's a sickness that people have been getting on the Norwegian cruise lines. And you can probably get it on any cruise line, to be fair. But it's in stagnant water, such as if you're in a jacuzzi. Jacuzzis normally move around.
I was going to say,
but they did mention it because when they shut them off, it's stagnant. But then I heard they drain them anyway every night, from what I hear. So do they scrub them clean every night? You would think that they're very hygienic. But anyway, I digress, as Jim says.
To clarify that story, back into December, apparently 2 people had come down with Legionnaire's disease on the NCL Encore. NCL has not confirmed it, and they've been doing tests to keep doing it. And Carnival was actually the one that brought this up by them finding out passengers that were on the Encore, and they were telling other people to make sure you get checked. So if you have like pneumonia symptoms, diarrhea, vomiting, achy, all that stuff, for you to check it. So NCL has denied it. They've been checking it. So I don't know if there's an end to this story yet, but 2 people. So yeah, and Legion, to me, when I think of Legionnaires, I think of like the French Revolution and stuff like that back in the day when they were in the redcoats and all that stuff.
I think of the angels coming for war against the bad.
The Down Under Critters. How are you? Good day.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming in.
Did you just say good day?
Good day. You're from Australia.
But it could be from any cruise line, but it just happened that they were talking about Norwegian. But I hardly go into the jacuzzis. Well, number one, they're always taken. And number two, if I were going to do it, I'd probably do it early before everybody else got in there, because hopefully, it'd be more sanitized.
That way you can pee in there and leave before someone else pees
I
in
don't
there
know what
before
you do in jacuzzis, but I don't do that. And I'm sure if you did that, it would change the water color. So
that would be my fear. Why
that
would
would be
do
disgusting. Don't even ask me what happens if you poop in the water.
Oh, gross.
We got a floater.
Why are you saying it with the British accent?
It sounds better. I don't know. I do go in the pools every so often. I did that on the Princess cruises a little bit, but yeah. So we have that is going on, but excuse me. So they are charging $5 extra for any entrees in the main dining room.
Any extra entrees?
Yes, any extra entrees.
So you get your one, but if you want the second one, they charge you $5 more.
You do get unlimited appetizers, and desserts.
Would you like some more appies? And I don't know why I had a British accent either.
Because you are British. Appies and desserties, if you want to call it that. You also get one hot and one cold item for breakfast for your room service, or 2 items for all-day dining. Another delivery fee if you want to get more. So they charge you extra for more deliveries. Specialty dining purchases have gone away. And so packages, sorry, not purchases. You can never purchase a specialty dining again. No, the packages have gone away, and you're looking at $40, $50, or $60 depending on the restaurant. That almost looks like I said restroom, but the restaurant that you eat at. And then March 2026, you can't use your drink package at the Great Stirrup Key. You have to pay for each drink that you get, each cocktail that you get. And then last that I have, canceling specialty dining has to be done within 2 hours before dine-in, or you're charged $10 per person for a no-show fee.
That seems fair. I mean, I would be afraid that they would charge you the full cost.
Yeah, I really want to bring a Baby Ruth bar and set it free in the pool. Oh my gosh. Well, those you could kind of tell that it's a bit nutty. It's going to go.
If you saw a
Baby Ruth, you see the nuts that are around the bar. It's covered.
If you saw one in the pool, would you pull it out and start eating it?
I'm not going to eat it, but you could tell it would be a chocolate bar because it looks like chocolate covered peanuts.
Yes, Ryan, I agree. It sounds like they're doing this
dual boot. Welcome. Hey,
Welcome
love
in,
this show. Thank you.
Thank you
I
so
wanted
much.
to make sure I read it right. Right? Wow. I'm like looking over here. Okay. I just sounded Australian, right?
We got actually a lot of NCL news.
Well, what do you guys think of that news that I just gave you?
Well, Ryan commented that more cruise lines are doing that. People were saying that NCL has made their proportions smaller. I thought when we were on NCL, when we did the Encore, which wasn't too long ago, I think it was 2024. Was it 2025? I don't remember.
No, I think 2024.
I thought the platings were huge.
Yellow gross.
I know Brandy and Dave and Brandy, they were on the Prima recently. Did you notice if the portions of the food were smaller? So that would make a difference to me if they're smaller. Like Princess generally has smaller plates, and because Chris and Matt would buy additional, or not buy, they would get additional ones because the plates were smaller and they wanted to try the different ones.
Well, I would say that could be a good thing because there's so much waste on cruises with food. I mean, I just thought of when we went on the Disney Dream. I think it was the Disney Dream that time, and we were stuffed, but we were basically forced to try the lasagna that this waiter raved about. He's like, you have to try it. I'm like, that's like their signature fixture. I'm like, we're barely going to eat any of it. He's like, that's okay. So you bring out this big thing of lasagna. So we literally took a couple bites and we're done because we already had a full meal. felt so bad for wasting all that food.
Cheryl, I think it was called More at Sea before, and now it's Free at Sea again, but it's different
No,
than it
like,
was before.
Free at Sea, I think it's gone, and then More
I
at
thought
Sea.
it went back to Free at Sea.
Let me see.
Um,
Let me see.
and yeah, probably I would agree. They're following a trend of other cruise lines doing it. We were on the Aqua. We thought the food portions were good. Seemed like it was enough for us, and that's what my feeling was on that too. We were supposed to be on with them, and we never had a chance to go. We decided to go to the Buffalo Bills game instead. So I'm sorry, Dave and Brandy. We did get a chance to hang out with Anne, so that was an amazing time. But some of the
how was that?
Anne. So other cruise news from NCL is they have a lot of things going on with them. So it's going to be interesting to see what the company is going to be like. They've been my favorite. I haven't sailed on NCL since 2024. We've only been on the Breakaway Plus class ships. We want to branch out to other ones, but Elliott Holdings, I believe, is the name of the company. They now have a 10% ownership of the stocks of NCL. That's a pretty good amount, and that's a big influence for them to help make decisions in the company.
Before I forget, just for Anne, the More at Sea is gone, and the Free at Sea is back.
That's what I thought.
Yes.
So they are already making recommendations for NCL to do things differently, and they put it as NCL has a lot to offer, and the shareholders have not been getting a lot of dividends back. So as a company, they're underperforming, and they're trying to get them to be performing for the shareholders. The one thing, though, I believe Elliott Holdings purchased, be careful, they purchased Southwest Airlines, and a lot of people are complaining that some of the decisions that have changed with Southwest have gone downhill. There you go. So it's a question of, will they do the same thing to NCL? Will they help make it better? Will they make it worse? So we used to like the Free at Sea packages the way it was before. There has been changes. Princess Cruise Line has changed the way they did their packages. It's not like it was before. So I think cruise lines are trying to adapt to what makes more sense for them business-wise. So we'll see. They did make an announcement that NCL has 8 new ships that will be delivered by 3037, and 5 of them are going to be a new class of ship.
I can't wait. 3037.
Yep. We're in 2026 right now, so in the next 11 years, they have plans to have them. 8 cruise ships will come out. You look befuddled.
3037.
2037.
I was like, who's bad at math now? That's another century. Good Lord. You know, if you're lucky, you can go on those new ships in 100 years.
You're going to have to go cryogenics. Go in cryogenics. It's a new thing NCL is offering. And then come back. They'll unfreeze you. You can come back and experience their shit. Okay. So
you were like, so yes, in the next 11 years. No, try like 111 years.
All right. And I'm good at math.
Oh, wow, that's what I just said.
So 3 of their ships that are coming up are going to be Prima class ships.
Oh, look at his face.
The Prima class ships are going to, the last one is going to be built in, where do I have it here? 2028 is going to be the last one.
And so as long as the Southwest airplane doesn't go downhill, I guess we're okay.
There you go. So the new one from NCL with the Prima ships, they went smaller than the Breakaway Plus class ships. They actually are going to make them bigger, quite a bit bigger. Just in general, the Aqua, I think, is the Aqua they were talked about, or the Aura, is the newest Prima class ship. That's 177,000. I believe the Aqua was 156 thousand tons. The new ships will be 277,000 tons. About 5,000 passengers on their
Are you sure
ship.
about that number?
And I'm positive on that. They are going to come out in 3030.
Oh, Lord.
3030.
You just said it.
2030, 2032, 2034, 2036, and 2037.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
You better freeze, get your head frozen or something and
I don't.
put it on another body.
So I always say bigger is better. I'm looking forward to it. Some of the things they're going to have is like rock climbing. They won't have go-karts on it. They didn't have that.
Oh my gosh, I can't stop
on
laughing.
They didn't have that on the
That's a
Viva,
water.
if I remember right. They don't have the cars on the go-karts on that. But it's going to be a different entertainment than what they currently have on some of the other ships. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I like the bigger ships for NCL, and I'm looking forward to that. So that is some exciting news for them, and to see where they're going with it. In total, NCL as a company, because they also own Oceania and they own Regent Seven Seas Cruises, there's 17 ships that are going to be built in 2037 by 2037.
Yay, you got it right.
Yay! So
we don't
that's
have to wait 111 years.
That just shows a sign that cruising has been very popular. And they were saying by the end of these Prima class ships.
Are you sure he was only drinking soda? I don't know. He might have snuck some vodka or tequila in there, or tequila, I should say.
They're going to change the ship's fuel to more of a natural ones on the last few of the Prima ships to get caught up. Don't they have go-karts on the Prima and Viva, but not Aqua? I believe that's right. Ryan, I think that's it. I know they have it on the Prima because our friends went on it and they didn't like it as much as they did on the Encore. No, it's not spiked, I promise. So that's good news for NCL. We haven't really talked about them, and I know a lot of people don't like NCL. I think they're going to be a lot like Royal. We're actually going to be going on Royal Caribbean for the first time. We're going on the Symphony of the Seas. And after 3 fails, this is the 4th time that we've booked the cruise. We are going with Beach Place. So Betsy and Mike. It's a group cruise for Halloween. Super excited.
It's called the non-gimmick cruise.
No, that's not them. That's with Adventures Ahead and
that's this
Love
year.
That Life.
That's this year.
Next year, 2/27/27.
See, 2 Octobers in a row. You
that's
get confused.
That's on the horizon.
Okay.
Carnival Horizon. So we're looking forward to that. I tell Greg, I'm going to kiss the ground when I get on the ship. I won't use the tongue, like I said, but I will kiss the ship.
Why are you going to kiss the ground on the ship?
Because we're finally on it after all.
Oh my
time.
gosh, that doesn't warrant kissing the nasty ground on the
I
ship.
want to let it know.
You're already going to get sick before we even start the cruise. Thanks.
I want to let it know I didn't deserve it, and
Oh my gosh.
I'm really there to support it. Some other news. Speaking of Royal, Nautical Nurse Nancy.
Welcome, Nautical
Hello,
Nurse
hello.
Nancy.
Um,
You missed the mess up a couple times with Derek. He wants to wait 111 years before going on the new
Yeah.
cruise lines. It was supposed to be 2037. He kept saying 3037. So you can watch the playback if you want.
We'll do this one. I don't know what that was. We'll do that one after we do that one.
Wow, that's like wax on, wax off, Karate Kid all over again.
So I'm not a big. Is it Canard? I think that's the name of how you pronounce the name of the cruise lines.
Sounds like something from Star Trek.
No,
Canard.
well,
That would be Captain Picard, not Captain
No.
Canard.
remember Keeping Up Appearances? The ship that they were on was a Queen Mary 2. When they're
That was a little yacht.
Not that one. That was when they were in the river. This is when they were on the boat, and she
I
thought
don't remember
her
that.
sister snuck on the ship,
I don't.
and she was
remember.
running around the ship. Okay,
Greg, it's 1
1,011
1
years.
1011.
It's 1,011 years.
Oh my goch, that's way too long.
Um,
Cruising with me on the Symphony of the Seas. Everyone is
Yay.
welcome.
yes, please join
Feel
us.
free to join us. Oh, and you're going on the
Yes.
cruise with. Oh, okay. I totally forget who's going on. Yes, we need to plan a dinner with you for sure.
So Cunard, which has a Queen Mary 2, they have very classic, proper. They have like the last of what they call the classic sailing ships, not like the modern ones. The
Queen Mary.
Queen Mary 2. It's still in service. The Queen Mary is in Long Beach.
Right.
The Queen the Queen Mary 2 is doing a world tour. So guess
math tonight.
Guess the exciting news. The Queen Mary 2 visited the Queen Mary in Long Beach during its world tour.
Did they wave to each other?
Yeah, they were saying hello. So they were docked like for the Carnival ships.
Of the night.
Yeah, and the cool thing is they were blowing whistles at each other using their horns and that. And
one is stuck, poor thing.
The horn or whistle on the Queen Mary 2 was refurbished from the Queen Mary. So I thought that was a little bit interesting news for that. Also, thinking of big ones, the Disney the Disney big ships is what I meant to say. The Disney Adventure was purchased by Disney, and they bought it from, it was like the World Cruise, or it was another cruise line that went defunct. They are going to station it out of Singapore. It's about 6,000 passengers on the ship, and it made its way from the shipyards. I don't know if it was in Italy or Germany, and it was in Port Canaveral. On its way to Asia, it went through the Panama Canal, which that's a massive ship. So I guess Oasis class ships can fit through that.
In the locks.
And that also went to LA and was hanging out there for a little bit before it began its journey across the ocean, the Pacific, to go to its market. So I don't know if it's eventually going to come back, but it has to be there at least, I think they said 6 years.
Oh, we have a commercial.
Sorry, I tried something different through.
What was the commercial about this time?
Yeah, I booked it through StreamYard, and I was hoping it would make it smaller. So
I think we had an interesting commercial, and I think it was Jim's show yesterday. So I was like, yes, I can't repeat it, but be sure to book Paradise Beach if you want to go there in Cozumel. Then let Betsy know. So
we will not
be
able to do that.
Why not?
Because we are going to be zipping around on an ATV. That's what we booked on there.
Okay.
So
well, there's so many things that we're doing. I don't remember what we're doing.
Ryan said he had one about onions.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
No, go on.
I have a cruise thing.
Okay. I'll let you share it. I got one more thing to share.
You'll let me?
I'll let you share.
Well, is it yours a Royal Caribbean thing?
Yeah. But go ahead.
Okay. So Royal Caribbean, and I didn't even know this was a thing. This sounds like something out of James Bond, but I guess they do exist. So Royal Caribbean has amended its onboard prohibited items policy to address emerging technology capable of recording audio and video, adding restrictions on the use of smart glasses in specific public areas of its vessels. According to the updated guidance, wearable eyewear with built-in optical recording functions from multiple manufacturers may not be operated in spaces where privacy and security are paramount, such as restrooms, youth program zones, medical facilities, and casino areas. This measure aligns with broader industry moves to manage privacy-related risks associated with discrete wearable recording devices. They are still letting you bring them on, which is weird because how do you differentiate what they look like? So passengers who rely on prescription smart glasses are advised to ensure they have a secondary pair of non-recording eyewear for use in the restricted areas.
Isn't it crazy that
they have prescription recording glasses?
That they even have to, that they're posting that is a restriction. That's crazy that our technologies come that far.
Yeah, and this mirrors similar actions taken by other cruises operations in recent months. For example, MSC Cruises amending its luggage and prohibited items policy in late 2025 to bar the use of smart glasses across all public spaces on its ships, citing the potential for covert data capture that could infringe on passenger privacy. So, yeah, you probably could get in trouble, for that kind of thing. But
Right,
that's like
right.
something from James Bond. I thought I heard something about sunglasses that can do that, but if you're gonna let them in non or public places, then how do you stop them from using them, in private places? I don't
Right,
understand.
right. How will they police it? Because
Yeah, how can you differentiate what they look like?
unnoticeable.
Yep. So they're probably going to have you put your glasses through scanners.
It'd be interesting. Yeah.
I don't even watch. I just watch for the skit. Oh, for the commercial. Okay. Yeah, but that's interesting. I mean, that would be cool. I can see like you're on a excursion or something, and you got your sunglasses on. You just go click, or I don't know how they work. I don't know if you blink and they go, but if you're blinking a lot, then you're gonna have a lot of pictures. So I don't know how that all works.
I don't know how it works either on it. That's very interesting. I was watching something. I think one of the least popular ports out there.
Big difference.
Right. Ports out there. Greg, what is your least popular sport?
Oh.
Port.
Oh my gosh. That would be Nassau.
Yes. There's been some big changes in Nassau.
How was that?
Big
There's been
changes.
some big changes.
So Royal Caribbean has opened up a new beach area. So when you come in to the port, there's that lighthouse that you have to kind of go by. Basically, there to the end is where the it's called the.
Why are you moving your hands like you're doing the emergency exit stuff for a plane? This way and this way. Click your seatbelt.
It's called the Royal Beach Club on Paradise Island, Nassau. It is an extra cost. They actually, I always, there's no alcohol in there.
No dilly in effect.
The here sport means shitty port.
Oh my gosh.
That it's not very wide there. That was my first thought when I saw where they were building it, and I was thinking they're going to build a private club there. It's not very wide. I was watching
Maybe that's why it's a private club, because it's more an intimate, smaller setting.
It's longer, but it is an extra charge. It is what they call dynamic pay, so it can vary depending on the time of the year, the popularity of the cruise. That can all change it can change the cost of it. There is a charge to go there. Some things to think about if you're going. All Royal ships are allowed to go. So Nassau can hold up to 7 ships, which is one of the reasons why I like Nassau. And one of the things I like about it is you can see a lot of different ships that are in there with port. And I always find it fascinating to see what other ships are there. So if there are 3 Royal ships there, guess what? They can all get into the Royal Club area, and they actually have to take a ferry boat, and they take them in there. It's like a 5-6 minute float across to the area. But on the way back, what they do is they take them to the other side where they have to walk to the new area of the port. So they have to walk back through where all the shops are. So they spent a lot of money, I think $350 million on that port area to do it. So I'll talk about that in a minute. But
well, Anne said maybe that's just so if they catch you,
sorry, girl.
It's there to stop it or confiscate the glasses. So going back to the glasses real quick.
Yes. Good. Yes. So you can get it with a drink package. You can get it without a drink package. That is additional. I think if you want an alcoholic drink, it's like $13 additional for you to have unlimited drinks on there, or it's probably like the 15. You can have up to 15. But interesting. I don't know if I would go to it. The day that the person went, it was stormy and the waves were just like going like crazy. And my first thought was, how is this like during a hurricane? Or
and being on a ferry, getting over to it, it'd be
well,
like this.
that area would be closed
Like,
down.
whoa.
I'm thinking, is it going to hold up that area? Because I don't know how high the waves come, but it was crazy. I'm just looking at that. But have any of you gone there? Do you have a cruise coming up where you're going to be on Royal and you're looking at going to the Royal Beach Club on Paradise Island? Or is it something that you guys are interested in? More to see, we actually like Nassau.
I like the, what's it called? Frog.
Senor Frogs.
Yes, Senor Frog is good there. Yes. Queen Steps were cool as well, but once you've seen them, it's like you don't want to keep doing them every
Well,
time
they
you
have
go.
Fort Finn Castle up above, and they have that
We've done
water,
that once.
the tower up above it. That I remember when I first went in '93, I was able to climb it,
It's
but
closed now.
you can't climb it anymore. It's not safe to climb up there anymore.
I would like to do Atlantis, but for the amount of time you're there and the amount of
And
money
the
you have
cost.
to pay, I don't know. I mean, I might just say let's break the bank once just to
Experience
try
it.
it, and then like you almost have to stay there, you know, for a few days or a couple days, whatever, to experience it.
More to see is going back to swim with the pigs. That is a lot of people do that.
I've heard good and bad about that though too, that people get sick from doing that as well. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that.
It's cool. I mean, a lot of people do that as a popular excursion. But they did a lot of refurbishment, remodeling of that port area. And I thought they're still building a pool that you can hang out. Like, what was that one? Was it Grand Turk or was it Grand Turk that we were at in the Dominican Republic?
Oh, cool, Anne.
That has the pool there, and they had like the zip line. For some reason, I'm not thinking it's Grand Turk. I'm thinking it might have been something else. But that was
the one that starts with an A.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you do. We've been there a couple of times.
The people in there. It's a Princess Carnival port. There's
we took a picture by the sign.
Yeah, you can. There's a restaurant on top of the hill, but there's also a zip line that goes down.
And Gary was there with us.
Yes,
it starts with an A. Amber Cove.
Amber Cove. Good job.
Yes,
That's
Amber Cove.
Yes, Amber Cove.
Okay, you're making flurries fly from her. It's gonna get my drink.
I would imagine it would be like a pool like that you can swim in there, and not go into the city. One of the things that has helped alleviated, there's 4 exits into the street, whereas before everyone was funneled through one exit, and all the people that were there, like the taxi and the people trying to get you to do excursions, it was very pushy. They were pushy. Now there's 4 different ones to make it.
Oh my gosh!
A little bit easier.
You just like put a cyclone of hair.
I know it's theory. I'll let you take her. But I like Nassau. We've done some fun things. We went to a rum distillery, and I can't think of the name of it. Do you remember that? We walked there. We went to Margaritaville, the hotel, and then straight up from that was the John something distillery.
Was it the one
John
that was really run
Watt.
down and like hundreds of years old? Is that what you're talking about?
No,
It was raining.
that was in Tortola.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's the one that we had the sample, and we got a little tipsy with how strong the vodka was.
The
John Watlings, thank you so much, Dave and Brandy.
Anna, you and your husband should go to Senor Frog's. Really good. You can get a conch fritter. Those are really good as well. I think last time a couple times we went there, they didn't have any, if I remember right. But
we did
when you get them,
the first time they didn't have it. The second time they did have it. But that is a fun place. I mean, Senor Frogs is in a lot of destinations. You get it in
Cheryl,
Cozumel,
you should do it too. Senor Frogs.
Yeah.
Fun place.
But got about 10
drinks.
minutes left. I like the changes they've done in Nassau. I think there's still a lot for us to experience. And I don't know if I would pay extra to do that Royal Beach.
Oh, I remember now that place we got the rum factory area that we walked a little bit up to.
I think we got some food.
And
They
then
filmed the scene from
Maddie
James Bond there.
and Scotty were there with us.
Daniel Craig did one of his movies was filmed at that John Watling's. So that was a cool little place.
We did get a little dilly buzz there.
I liked it because they actually took you where they make the stuff, like you kind of see through the processing plant, because we've done some other things. We've gone to was it Don Macarix and Bacardi, and you don't really get to see behind the scenes where they're the processing plant of it. So that was pretty cool. I'll write it down. Sorry, remember Senor Frogs. Yeah, they have them in Cozumel. They have them in Cabo San Lucas. They're in a lot of different areas, but that is a fun place on there. But where
do you guys have any thoughts on the news that we gave, or what changes you might want to see that we didn't mention, or do you agree with the changes that are happening? That sunglass thing still gets me. That's interesting. It's a James Bond type thing. That's weird.
It is crazy. But Greg and I are this is kind of like on the top of my head.
Yep, Senor Frogs.
We live here on the West Coast, and we're looking at possibly doing a Hawaii trip. And it's interesting, just like what cruise lines go to Hawaii. There's certain ones like Carnival that are there and back from mainland USA. They have to go to Ensenada. Princess does it. Not a lot go there and back. A lot of them don't initiate from California. They go from like Vancouver or possibly San Diego, but then you have to fly back on that. And to me, it's always interesting when you're booking at cruises, like, how do you decide what you're going to go? Does it change your mind?
Oh, awesome, Cheryl.
I have done 2 Hawaiian cruises. Cheryl, how did you get there? They do have one, which is Pride of America.
Well, if she was on a ship, she'd be sailing over.
But Pride of America is NCL's ship. It is only it only sails to Hawaiian Islands. It doesn't go anywhere else. So that means, because of the maritime laws,
loved our Hawaii cruise. Awesome.
That ship has to be predominantly an American crew, whereas you see a lot of nationalities on other ones, and the cost is higher because they have to pay the crew higher wages. So everything is a little bit more. There is no casino on the ship. To me, I don't want to go on the cruise, and I hear a lot of bad things. We did
the one that was predominantly American.
More to see said they enjoyed it.
We don't want to do that one.
Yeah,
we've heard not good reviews.
The only U.S. flag cruise ship. I flew to Hawaii on the Pride of America. So, all right.
So it is Pride of America with mostly American.
That's
crew.
that's the NCL one.
It's a shame you hear a bunch of negative reviews on it.
Well, I always say, like, say on the ship, there's probably 2,500 passengers. Just say, not everyone's going to have the same experience. So,
but if there's more bad than good, there's an issue.
Everyone's
makes
perception.
you leery.
There's people that won't enjoy it as for different reasons. They might expect something different. I like the longer one better. It was tiring on the Pride of America.
Why was it
You're
tiring?
not in the ship because it's port heavy.
Oh yeah, we don't like port heavy.
The other one must have been was Carnival, so it came from Long Beach, which is more than likely a 14-night cruise, which means you have like 4 or 5 sea days there and 4 or 5 sea days back. So that adds a lot of the time into it. But I don't know. I just find it interesting to see all the different cruise lines. Plus, if you go I'd like try different times of the year, like in the summer for the West Coast. A lot of the cruise lines are up in Alaska. You don't have a whole lot of cruises. I mean, some of them like the Panorama. Currently the Firenze, the Legend will be taking over the Firenze when that leaves. They do and the Radiance, they do the Mexican tours. And then the Radiance, Angela actually is going to be doing that to Hawaii and not too long.
We've done the Radiance twice.
Yeah, never to Hawaii.
I'm good if we don't go on that ship again. There's too many ships out there to try, so.
Yeah, that was your least favorite ship, though. That was my least favorite ship. Didn't mean I didn't like it.
But the second time we went on it, I had a much better time because I could actually do more because I wasn't in pain. So
more to see. Port intensive overnight, so you can take your time on the islands and no back on board time. Oh, really? That's cool.
There you go.
And you're in the U.S., so that makes things a little bit easier too with money, that you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I kind of relate going to Hawaii like going to Alaska with the cost of excursions and how expensive they are. There is Shaggy. That was the cat that was outside and lived outside forever. And when we moved over here, we said we are not going to keep him there. We're going to take him with us. And
we're not going to leave him behind like someone else did before.
Yep. So he was abandoned, and so he's doing good. Been here,
what,
2 years
lots of love, and he loves getting love. So
he does. But we will be, Dave and Brandy will be on the Firenze in 2027. It will be sailing out of New York. I like that ship. There is a lot of negativity coming out from that.
Which one?
The Firenze.
We liked the Firenze.
Yeah, we have heard there's been bed bugs on it. I've heard several different people posting.
We didn't have that when we went.
We didn't have that, no. But I like the layout of the ship. And our friends, Maddie and Scott, said they went on it. It wasn't the ship. It was the clientele that was on there that were bad. Like people were taking the buffet. They took the entire, like the metal.
Oh, you mean the passengers? Yeah, I remember that.
They took like the entire dish that was for the buffet, and they took it over to their
that's
table for their family.
That's not what a buffet means. Yeah, it's not family style.
And it was bacon.
My gosh.
Yeah, it was one filled with bacon.
Do you need?
Yeah, I've heard quite a few people say negative things about the Firenze, but we enjoyed it.
You can always check for bed bugs when you first get into a room by checking the corners of your bed on the edges as well, but normally like by the foot of your bed or even the head part of your bed, and pull the little flaps or creases apart, and you can see them there. So I mean, that a lot of people do that. You're not allowed to have an iron in your room, but if you can get a steamer, you can even put a steamer on your mattress, and if it starts to turn dark, then that usually means that there is bed bugs in there. I've seen a lot of videos on it. It's like, yeah, these are things we need to do.
David Brandy said we love the Venezia, which is the sister ship of the Firenze. We will see David that they took from the Pride again. There is you remember in on the main dining restaurant, there was the man with the fig leaf covering him.
Oh, the statue. Yes. Not a real person, but
that's what they meant.
Yeah, and someone actually purposely removed the leaf just to see what was behind it. And yes, it was behind it.
I think it was Renee.
You're not supposed to remove it, but yes, I'm sure many people are tempted to do that.
Well, it's the top of the hour. We are working on our second video for the Virgin Scarlet Lady. So if you haven't watched the first one, please check that out.
Oh my.
We would appreciate if you guys
about the statue.
If you checked out our first video from that. Working on the second one, hoping to get that out soon. But always good memories when we like bring back the memories from Virgin Cruise. That was our second one. The first one I couldn't do because I filmed it on on 4DX. No, was it?
40X? Are we in chair?
I filmed it at a higher level.
Get those smells and the wind going. If you haven't been at a 40X theater, I highly suggest you do it because that's what you're going to feel.
And I couldn't, I can't save it to my computer because there's none. 4K. Thank you so much. So I'm going to have to get it. I'm going to have to release that one when I update my computer and get a new computer because it's time to.
That would be cool if we could film in 40X and you can feel everything in our video.
Like the water and all that stuff, the scents. So cool. But thank you guys so much.
Television.
Appreciate you guys
Thank
joining
you.
us.
It was a fun live.
Fun night. Put my foot in my mouth like I normally do.
A couple times. Yep.
And with that, I'm Derek.
And I'm Gregory.
If you forget our names, it's okay because I'm Little Explorer.
And I'm Big Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said,
we are just getting started.
Got a kind of a newer extra.
Exit? A newer exit.
Exit.
What's an extra?
I don't know. Intro? Extra?
Intro would be at the beginning of the show. This is our exit. Exit, yes.
Sir Gary of the Beaches, rest in peace. Take it away.
Yes.